Hi, guys. Okay, so I know you're really excited because we're breaking apart to add again. Everybody's favorite, right? Right. Okay, so we're basically taking this to the next level. Okay, I know you hoped to never see these again. It's okay, it's helping you develop mental math skills. I know it doesn't feel like it, I know it feels just really hard and confusing, but let your brain be new. Okay, let your brain be new at this. Remember, you haven't made these connections all the way. You have some little tiny connections here and there, right, from the last time that we did this, but right now we're starting something new. So just let yourself be new. Okay, let yourself be confused. If you're confused, it's okay. Just keep listening. Okay, don't get discouraged. Keep listening. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way. So this method, so we're going to start adding 3-digit numbers. How cool is that? Y'all have been adding 1-digit numbers, and then we went to 2-digit. Now we're going to 3 digits. So exciting. But sometimes it's a lot easier to add something in your brain than it is to do all of the math on paper. Okay, and let me show you why. Let's say that I have the number 199. Okay, I don't know what's happening there. Here we go. Okay. Let's say that I have the number 199. Nope, not right there. Right here, 199. And I want to add to it 356. Okay. So normally I would have to line those numbers up and add it the old fashioned way, but I noticed something about 199. What do you notice that it's really close to? Look at that number for a second. What do you notice that it's really, really close to? 200, right? I want to make that become 200. So let's write what we want to make it become. 200. This is the only time you use this strategy is when one of your numbers is really close to a multiple of 100, okay? Because it's so easy to add a number of hundreds to something, just like we've been practicing, right? Because then you just add 2 to the hundreds place. You don't have to worry about all the rest of it, right? So I want to make this become 200, all right? So remember, this is going to come straight down, 199. Here we go. Now we've got this number. I need to take something out of 356 to make this become 200. How much to get from here to here? How much do I need to add to 199 to make it 200? How many away is that? Just one, right? Just one away. So I'm going to take 1 out of 356 right here. And then how much is left? If I took away 1, how much is left? I just took away 1. 355 is left. Okay. Now these two come together to form 200 like I wanted. And then this comes down here like this. Again, this strategy is to help you do this easier in your brain, okay? So now that I have 355 and I'm adding 200 to it, all I'm going to do is add 200s to the hundreds place. So instead of 355, it's going to be 555, and that's it. Oh, that's a fun number. You just did mental math like with crazy big numbers. How cool is that? But our goal, remember with our goal when we were doing it before, was our goal was to make one of our numbers get to the next 10 so that we could just add 10s to it. Same concept. Here, all we're doing is making our number that's really, really close to some number of hundreds become that number of hundreds so that we can easily add it in our brain. Okay? Stay with me. Here we go. Let's try another one. Let's do let's just do 99. Let's do 98. Okay. 98, and we want to add to it 678. Okay. So what is 98 really close to? First of all, first thing you do, bring it straight down. What do we want 98 to become eventually? What's it really close to? How many hundreds? Just 100, right? It's super close to 100. If I count up, I get to 100 really fast, right? How much do I need to add to 98 to make it become 100? Think about it. How many away is it? 98? Count. 98, 99, 100. Just 2. Right? So I want to take 2 out of 678, right? I want to take away 2 ones. All I'm doing is taking away ones. Don't even ignore the fact that that's a huge number, okay? Ignore it. We're just taking 2 ones away. So if I take 2 ones away, how many would be left? 8 minus 2 is 6. So 678 minus 2 is 676. Okay, so I just broke up 678 into this and this. I did not make new numbers, right? I'm still dealing with my same numbers. It's just this is used to be 678, okay? Now this number comes straight down. And all I have to do is add 100. You guys are pros at that by now, right? 676 plus 100 is, remember, we're just adding 1 to which place? The hundreds place. So it becomes 776. Okay? Okay. I'm going to do something else at the bottom in a second, but we're going to keep going. Here we go. So our last problem we're going to do is 297. Okay? Again, anything in the 90s is really close to the next 100, isn't it? It's less than 10 away. And let's say I wanted to add 544 to that number. Okay? So, remember, this comes straight down. Straight down. And I want it to become what? What do I want it to eventually become? So think about, as we're doing this, I want you to think about the steps we're taking. The first thing we do is bring it straight down. Then we decide what we want it to become. Okay? I'm not doing anything over here yet. Okay? 297, what do we want it to become? What's it super close to? It's not close to 200. It's close to 300. If I keep counting up, I'm going to get to 300 really fast. Right? So, I want this to become 300. How much do I need to add to 297 to make it become 300? 97 plus what equals 100? 97, 98, 99, 100 plus 3, right? So 297 plus 3 will equal 300. But if I take 2 out of 544, how much is left? Remember, I'm just going to take 3 ones away from the ones place. What's 4 minus 3? 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, so 544 minus 3 is 541. And then this number comes straight down. Okay, now can I add 300s to 541? Yeah, I can. 541, 641, 741, 841. Beautiful. Okay, I know that it really freaked y'all out whenever we did one that was on the other side. Okay, so we're going to talk about what happens when it's on the other side. So let's say that I have 198 plus 659. Okay, so I obviously want to I want to make this number become to the next 100 because it's really close. So that means I'm going to split up this one. Okay, so I'm going to have something plus something plus something here. So go ahead and write that down. Okay, so remember, 198 does what? Still comes straight down. Even though it's on the other side, it still comes straight down. The one that we're trying to make become something else is going to, is going to be the one that we bring down. Okay. And what do we want 198 to become? So we want to put it right here, right? What do we want it to become? 200. So I want it to become 200. And what am I going to have to take out of this to add to make that 200? So 198 plus something is going to equal 200. Remember, these get brought together to form 200. So how much do I need to add? 2, because 198 plus 2 equals 200. So I just took 2 out of 659. What's going to be left? Well, I'm taking 2 ones away. So what's 9 minus 2? 9 minus 2 is 7. So 659 minus 2 is 657. Okay? So now that's what comes straight down. Can I now do this plus 200s? For sure. I'm just going to add it to the hundreds place, right? So 657, 757, 857. Okay, so I just wanted you to have an example for whenever it's on the opposite side. Okay, but it works the same way. Remember our steps. First thing we do is to bring down the number we're trying to make become something else because it's close to 100. Then we decide what's the next 100. Then we pulled something out to make that become the next 100, right? Then we decided what was left, brought it down, added the hundreds, found our answer. Okay. I want you to try the 2 problems on Seesaw by yourself. It's super, super important that you do it by yourself, even if it's confusing. I just want you to try. I want to see what you can do, okay? It's okay if it's confusing. You just got to try. Promise me you're going to try? Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.